blessed viewers across the world. This is Evangelist Joshua. We are dealing with dreams interpretation and we are dealing with warfare prayers.
Today we are here to ask questions. Do people pray before they go to bed? Do people still wake up in the middle of the night to pray after a very hectic day? These are some of the questions we are here to ask. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Do you pray before you go to bed?
Yes,
Always or just some of the time?
always.
And then that prayer, how long does it last? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 hours, 1 hour?
Sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Aside praying before you go to bed, do you wake up in the middle of the night to pray intentionally? You say, sometimes you just say, for 1 week, I'll be waking up in the middle of the night to pray. Not vigil, but just midnight prayers. Do you do that?
Yes, but not always. Sometimes.
And when you do, how long does the prayer last?
30 minutes and 30 minutes, cha.
Do you think it is bad for one to go to bed without praying?
It's not good. You're supposed to pray before you go to bed.
Is there any benefit that you have seen for praying before you go to bed?
Yes, so you will have nice dream. You will not dream bad dream or eating in the dream. Or some people, when you don't pray before you go to bed, maybe you will dream when you are sexing in the dream, eating in the dream, swimming in the dream, frying in the dream. But when you pray, you will see all those rubbish.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Afternoon.
Sir, do you pray before you go to bed?
Yes, I pray before I go to bed. Yes.
And how long does the prayer last? 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 1 hour?
When I wake up in the morning, I prayed before I go to work, and when I reach in the afternoon, I also pray to God and what God have done to me. I pray also in the night. I pray also before I go to bed.
Okay. Do you think it is good for one to go to bed without praying?
No, it's not good, because we have to pray to God Almighty, that give him the honor, the thanksgiving of what I've done to us. So before we sleep, you pray to God. Yeah.
Okay. So do you do midnight prayers?
Yes, I wake up in the midnight around 2 or 1 o'clock, or sometimes if I do prayer or 3 o'clock, I wake up, I pray to God. Yeah, I pray all the time to God.
What are the benefits of praying before going to bed?
Oh, I gain a lot of things. The benefit I gain, sometimes if I want to dream a bad dream, or if I pray to God and God answer my prayer, so I will not dream by a bad dream, or maybe if any attack want to happen in the midnight, God will just cancel it to me. So I always happy to God. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. No,
Afternoon, sir.
do you pray before you go to bed?
By the grace of God, I pray. Because it's very good to pray before you sleep.
What are the benefits of praying before going to bed?
The benefit is that if you witches and wizards want to pray with you before, they will not get you. One.
So,
That dream were wrong.
that prayer before going to bed, how long does it last? 5 minutes, 1 minute?
If you can even pray 1 hour, God will answer your prayer. Depends the way God give you the glory.
Apart from praying before you go to bed, do you wake up in the middle of the night to pray?
Yeah, sometimes I wake up early in the middle of night to pray. Sometimes I do vigil.
Is it good for somebody to go to bed without praying?
It's not good. It's good to be praying. I cannot lie you. It's good.
For your time. Thank you, ma'am.
Early mama is most important before you talk to anybody. You're supposed to be praying before you come out. Very, very important.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Do you pray before you go to bed?
Yes.
How many minutes? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 30 minutes, 5 minutes?
I pray like 1 hour. In the morning, I pray like 30 minutes.
And then when you pray before you go to bed, is it consistent, always, or just once in a while?
I used to pray before I slept, but in the morning, normal, I would just worship and go, stand up.
And I'm saying that night prayer, is it always or just sometimes? You can be busy and then you can come back home very tired. So is it always like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every time you pray before you go to bed?
Not really, but normally I used to do midnight prayers. most of the time, midnight, I used to stand up by 2 a.m. I start praying. Like that 1 hour, I will sleep back.
And then when you pray, now I'm not asking you about praying before you go to bed. I'm asking about midnight prayer now. When you just wake up in the middle of the night intentionally to say, okay, this night I'm going to talk to God for maybe 1 hour or 30 minutes. Do you do that?
Yes,
Just sometimes or always?
sometimes.
Now, do you think it is bad for someone to go to bed without praying?
Sometimes it's not good. Because sometimes when you not pray, you'll be dreaming bad dreams. But when you sleep, when you pray before you sleep, you'll be confident. Your spiritual mind will be strong. For me, you'll be like you have checked so many things out of your environment. You know, you'll be okay, confident to sleep.
Thank you so much for your time. God bless you. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Do you pray before you go to bed?
Of course, praying before sleeping should be a major priority. It should be very important in our daily lives. Just as much as we remember to eat, we should also remember to pray.
Yeah. So how long does the prayer last?
To be sincere, it doesn't last long. You know, it doesn't last long. Like, let me say within 10 minutes, 8 minutes, within that range, just pray and go to bed.
Apart from praying before you go to bed, do you do midnight prayers?
Not at all, not at all. But I also think that doing midnight prayer should be important. It should be necessary. Exactly.
What do you think are the benefits of praying before going to bed?
At least there are many benefits of praying before going to bed, because you can have hope of your life again. Because going through the whole as in stressful days, you understand, seeing the things you see alone on the way. Like you can imagine, I work in the hospital, seeing someone alive this minute, the next minute is dead. You understand? So there are many reasons. Things we see alone should enable us to pray. You understand my point? So apart from that, benefit of praying before sleeping as to have hope. You understand? Because you don't know when the next person that is going to leave the earth. Apart from that, again, as in to have hope of the next day, as in to continue your life, as in it should be part of your lifestyle. Since as much as we remember to eat, we should also remember to pray.
Thank you so much for your time. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Sir, do you pray before you go to bed?
Of course, as a human being, you are supposed to pray to your God before you sleep. Even at times, if you wake up in the midnight, maybe you want to go and ease yourself, because you can still pray. Prayer is never too much. As a human being, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim, it doesn't matter. We are supposed to pray. Prayer shows that we appreciate God. So, I pray.
What are the benefits of praying before going to bed?
There's so many of it. Benefits of prayer before going to bed, mostly is for protection against the evil ones, against the bad people, the satanic people. When you pray, the angel of guidance will come to guide you against all those evil ones, and to also have a good sleep. Yeah.
So when you pray before you go to bed, how long does the prayer last? 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 minutes?
I don't believe in long prayer. It can be maybe 5 minutes. It doesn't mean whether you use a whole day to pray. It's still going to be the same thing. Whether you use 5 minutes to pray, all you need to do is just to pray, to call God and tell Him whatever you want. So even if you like, if you like, you spend the whole day. It doesn't make a difference between somebody who uses 5 minutes to pray. It's just like that.
Then aside praying before you go to bed, do you do midnight prayers? I mean, do you intentionally wake up in the middle of the night to say, this night it is 1 hour for my God or 5 minutes for God, and I'm going to do this for 1 week or 3 days or 7 days? Do you do that? Midnight prayers?
Don't let me lie to God. I don't normally do that all the time. Because I'm not saying because I'm on TV, then I should lie. So I don't normally do it. Maybe at times, maybe if I have a bad dream, if I wake up, I'll pray. Or at times, maybe something might wake me up. It might not be a bad dream. Maybe I don't feel like sleeping. Okay, let me just do a little prayer and praises. So that's what I do.
Do you think it is dangerous for one to go to bed without praying?
I can't really say that, because it depends on you. That should be your own belief. If you believe it's dangerous for you, if you don't pray, at times you might be tired. It depends on the kind of work you are doing. Sure, when you are tired, even at times you might not even eat.
might not even take off your clothes. You just go down to bed and sleep. She understand. So what we say to that kind of person? She understand. So I don't really have answers to that. She understand. I don't think there's anything dangerous. Maybe because you don't pray before you go to bed. So I don't think it's always advisable to pray before you go to bed, and when you wake up, you must thank Him at least for taking you through all through the midnight. You know, so that's just it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
I want you to keep subscribing to our YouTube channel. I want you to invite your friends. I want to invite your family.